Good evening, good evening, good evening, and welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV. Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? Hope everybody's enjoying these beautiful, fine days that we've been having. I know that there was a fair bit of rain down towards the water now, and Wollongong and all that. They had a few floodings. So I hope everybody is okay, so hopefully this is streaming out okay. I'll go in and check in a second. Okay, I can see a few messages coming through, so at least it's streaming out on a few platforms. Okay, so welcome to Royal Psychic Live TV, episode 18. Okay, it's Thursday, the 13th of August. It's 9 p.m. Sydney, Australia time. So please, please, please let us know where you're tuning in from this evening. We always like to see where you're all tuning in from all around the world, as we do get viewers from all over the globe, which is fantastic. It's wonderful to have all these new people jumping on board. Okay, so we do have two lovely, lovely guests in this evening. Okay, so we do have two special guests in the studio this evening. We do have Robin Collins will be coming up first this evening, and then we will be having Kerry Sears, crystal ball reader, psychic medium, and she also reads the crystal ball and the black mirror. So she'll also be joining us again as well this evening. So please like and share our show. That'll be fantastic. Okay, we are doing free psychic mediumship, tarot, crystal ball, and I'm pretty sure tonight Robin is going to be doing some soul readings. Okay, so I know that she dives in really deep with her Reiki and her meditation and her soul journey. And I know that she teaches a lot of people as well and runs a few classes. I'm actually thinking about doing her, I think it's called the Master Reiki Symbol course. I can't wait for it to start back up. So I'll be mentioning that when she gets on, don't you worry. Okay, so that's really intriguing. That's something I want to look into finding out a few more symbols about the Reiki. So we do talk about all different things on the show. So please like and share our page. That'd be fantastic. As I can't share this evening because I was hacked the other night and Facebook's blocked me from even commenting, so I won't be even commenting on your post this evening. But please, please, please make sure that you click on the Yardstream app that I have put up the top. That way your comments will come through live to the studio, and that way we can bring your lovely faces and your pictures up onto screen. Now, we will have a few people coming into the studio this evening. I already had one person log on early. I think it was Bronwyn. So eager to get her reading done this evening, so she'll be popping up. We'll bring her up into the studio. I think Robin will be reading you this evening, sweetheart. Okay, so please, please, please let us know where you're watching from. Okay, I do have Robin backstage in the studio, so I might go back and bring her up before I have a look at the comments, and then I'll check my pages to see if we're actually streaming out on our Facebook pages. We're supposed to, I think the LinkedIn has been a problem with this evening. We are streaming out on YouTube, in Twitter, Periscope. I forget all these places. Anyway, I'm going to bring Robin up into the studio because she's there, and we've also got Brownie logging into the studio also. So let's get Robin up and see what's going on here. Hello, Robin.
Hey.
How are you this evening? Hello, thanks so much for joining us this evening, Robin.
My pleasure. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this for such a long time.
Oh, look, I love working with my soul sister. I was just telling the viewers a little bit about you, not too much. I was sharing a little smidge maybe, especially about your Reiki chakra, the Reiki symbols and the course that you do there. And I know you do a lot of journey work, but that one really gets me because I want to do it. Add to my tools.
Yes.
So please, please, please let the viewers know a little bit about yourself.
Right. Okay. So I am a spiritual teacher and an author of book called Return to Soul and
That's
Primordial Meditation and Return to Soul. So my journey began 28 years ago after the loss of my daughter. She died when she was a day old. And of course, that just set me on the trajectory of spiritual awakening and asking all the existential questions of life and death and everything in between. So what started the path, the very first thing that really shifted was Reiki, which is a lot of people start off on their Reiki path. I've been taught by a lot of different masters and a lot of different traditions, but the one I choose to teach that's in relationship to the discussion is Tibetan Reiki. So my master was a Tibetan Buddhist sannyasin. So the teachings come through. It's not channeled. It's still the traditional Yasui method. But what came through from the Tibetan monasteries was extra information. And so these were all these other symbols that came through, and that is what I teach. So in level 1 and 2, you get, I think altogether there's about 20 symbols, maybe between, no, not even that. So 15 symbols between 1 and 2, which is not normal. And then, so what happened is in 2004, my Reiki master died in 2000. And in 2004, when the internet came out and then every man and their dog jumped online, Reiki was accessible on such a broader field, and people could learn Reiki online and everything. So my master came to me in spirit, and he told me that he wanted me to teach the rest of the symbols, which is called it is the Reiki Grand Masters. So this is a teaching that nobody else has, because he hasn't visited anybody else. But I did get together with some colleagues who were trained by the same master, and they understood exactly why he came to me and why I'm teaching this. So the Tibetan Reiki Grand Masters, it is like what I would call, it is the initiation and the transmission into not just Reiki mastership, but it is the transmission and the activation and the attunement into grand mastership. So which is like opening up the dimensions into the 5th dimensional field of consciousness. And so what's happening with people now is they're coming in to do the Grand Masters, and then they're just like exploding into this field. I know, and it's really great fun, and I love teaching it. And there's a lot of people, so you have to have done level 1, 2, or masters to attend. It doesn't matter any lineage, and yes, so. But if you've just done Reiki 1, like, people can come, but they have to have done some level of Reiki to understand. They've got to have come through the traditional Yasui method, and then I teach from there. So it's amazing. It's truly is amazing. I currently teach up here on the Central Coast, and I'm just waiting to get a venue and a place to teach from and everything in Sydney. So I can get back into Sydney and teach as soon as possible. So I do have a place in Cronulla. So yeah, what's that? Are you putting your hand up? Are you in?
Yeah, I'm saying as soon as possible.
Yeah. Anyway, hopefully, through this I can connect with people and they might be interested, and they can contact me about that. But I no longer teach Reiki. I'm retiring from being a Reiki practitioner. I'm retiring from teaching level 1 and 2. I'm moving into only teaching Reiki master teachers. So I'm teaching the Tibetan lineage so that more masters can come in and teach, because the work that I have evolved to today is this 5th dimensional frequency and this field, and which is where the concept of primordial meditation comes from. Yeah. But the Grand Masters is the doorway in, into that field, to raise the vibrational frequency.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Now, Robin, before we start reading everyone on the page, I've already got Brownie Gardner. It has logged on, so I'm going to bring her up into the studio. Now, she's a viewer that's been watching it like since the beginning, and she's been getting skip readings. I promised her that I'd bring her up, and I read her daughter, I think, the other night. So I'll bring Brownie up to the studio, and that way it shows all the viewers exactly how you use your gifts and tools.
Yeah.
Yeah. And just remember, this is just a little taste, guys. So if you want to book in for a private session, you can contact the page or contact Robin personally. But these are only sample readings, like short snippets. So if you ask a direct question, it's easier for us to tune in, answer that question, and keep moving along so we can get as many answered tonight as possible.
And as many as possible.
Okay, and now I'm going to just bring Bronwyn. I keep calling you Brownie.
I know. Like, I'm not chocolatey. No, sometimes I could be.
It's because we go for her. That's like her name's Bronwyn. We call her Brownie.
Yeah, I'll be your Brownie, darling. Oh my God, I've got a lot of questions.
All right.
First question. No, I have a Bronwyn.
Yeah.
Okay, my first. Are you there, Robin?
Yes, I can
Okay.
hear you.
First of all, I want to know what spirits are around me.
Okay, let me first start to tell you that a soul reading is very much about your soul, and the energy that's around you is everyone that you've been calling in. So you've been asking for guidance, you've been asking for whoever it is that you've actually been praying to or calling in. So any of your family members. So I don't directly say lots of them, and they're all there with you, right? But what's happening for you at this moment is that you're going through a stage where you are standing out of the crowd and you're breaking out of your conditioning, and like it's a little bit like all of the old part of yourself is now falling away, and all of the people and all of the conditioning that you've been brought up with is now being, you're like standing up like and roaring.
Yeah,
you know, and making your point. And this is something to celebrate. Like, this is something to celebrate. What I do want you to know, this is like massive change, really big change going on for you, right? But you need to meditate, sweetheart. All right. So spirit, who is with you, watching over you, who is ever closest to you that you know, because you're the one who knows who you connect with. Because as far as I'm concerned, everyone all has spirit, and we are connected through a 14 billion year process. So whoever we call on is there for us all the time. Our ancestors, our loved ones, our guides.
Now, just two more quick questions, because I know I'm taking up your time. Is my friend Jade, she hung herself.
I've got her here.
And I need to know that.
I've got her here.
Thank you, Trace.
Yeah.
I need you, Trace, for this.
I've had this lady, the suicide hanging. I've had this lady here with me all day.
Yeah, I needed you for that.
Yeah, I'll contact you privately after the show or tomorrow, and I'll get into that, because she has been giving me messages today.
I knew she would.
I didn't know. I actually thought it was for the lady tomorrow, but it's for you.
Can I also just connect with you? Although I do soul readings, and I'm a spiritual teacher, I'm also a crisis and trauma and grief and bereavement counselor. My daughter died. I know how you feel. I understand the depth of grief. So I really do recommend that you connect with Trace later in relationship with your friend, but also so I can help you with some a little bit of counselling maybe. It sounds like it's very important that that's how we can support you.
And one more question, just one more question, please. Why am I so scared of the dark?
Because you are. Why?
My whole life I've been scared of the dark. Why?
That's because you fear death and you don't understand. You don't understand death. What happens is people that fear the dark fear the other side, or fear what story they've been told about death, or even our conditioning, our religious conditioning, like there's darkness is hell and it's horrible. And the reason you fear the darkness is only because you don't understand the truest nature and understanding about death itself. Death is rebirth. Death isn't anything bad. Your friend that's in spirit who's excited, there's nothing bad going on, sweetheart. This is just an opportunity for you to learn and to understand about your soul's journey.
I used to have a really hard time with Jade. Like, she was not my daughter, but I treated her like one. And she just left me. Why didn't she come to me? And Tracy, I really would like to talk to you about that privately. Like,
And look, and you know what? You really need some more face-to-face talk, darling. We can't. It's so complex. It's really complex. And we really can't deal with this really on this platform
right now, and I understand that. But I thank you guys for coming through. Yeah. And is my mum? My mum's here. My mum's here. Yes, Trace. I'll listen to you always.
I've had her here with me all day. This lady coming up with me for tomorrow, and I thought it was for tomorrow, and I kept telling her she's got to wait till tomorrow. So I will.
Your mum's here
tomorrow.
I love that girl.
Your mum's here, your friend's here, your grandpa's here, your ancestors are here. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Always. Always here. And just trust that, and trust in the outpouring of love that is already here at all times. Just because we can't see them doesn't mean to say that they're not here. And we have ancestors and spirit guides and loved ones here all the time.
I know. That's another show, I suppose, but that's what I really needed to hear today, ladies. And Chase, I look forward to talking to you.
We'll be in touch. All right, thank you, sweetheart.
Thank you, girls, so much. Thank you. Now I'm going to cry.
They're all there.
I will.
All right. Okay, now, guys. Oh, what have I done there? Guys, on the stream, the comments have been streaming up so fast. And while I was introducing Robin, please feel free to comment again. Please feel free, because they've gone up that fast. I can't get up to the top. There was over 100 messages that have shot through, and I can't. Really? Yeah. And like so all you guys that first commented on the post, you really need to jump back on and repost your comments. I don't mind if you keep reposting. Well, not one after another, but I don't mind just reposting your comments. So if we miss them, we do grab them again, okay? Because there was about 5 minutes before we even started the show, Robin, and I'll check my page, but I can't. I didn't even realise we got someone up there saying we love the background. Thank you. Okay, I'm just going to go down the page where I'm up to. Hello, Angel. You look gorgeous as always. Oh, thank you. Can you see the messages there, Robin?
I can see Sarah. Yeah, I can see Jackie.
Yeah. So now we've got Jackie. Hello, beautiful ladies. I would love a reading.
Okay. Let's see what's coming out for Jackie. We have Jackie.
Jack.
Hi, Jackie. Yes, look, you are going through a whole new stage of maturity, but there seems to be something that you feel like you're locked in, that you can't get out of, that you're trapped. Maybe it's like you've moved to a place where you have matured and have grown out of what it is. It could have been your job, it might be a relationship, it could be a friendship, it could be anything. But what's happened is you have spiritually matured, right? And you think that you can't get out, and because you don't know and can't understand how to get out. Your message is that you can get out. It's really clear. The door's open just for you to fly through. It's just actually going to take a little bit of belief in yourself that you can do this. And on the other side, when you step through that, you know, a place where you think that you're locked in, when you find that you can get through the other side, you are going to fly extremely free. So that will be anything, wherever you're stuck, and that you know that you have grown and matured out of this situation, then it's time for you then to be able to grow and set yourself free and to fly free from this situation. Next.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I'm just going to pop one up because they're streaming up the page so quickly.
Yeah.
Hello. Christopher, have you got that question there? Hi, ladies. I'd like to answer my question. Why did I exercise a few weeks back?
Hi, ladies. We love you. Why did I survive my near-death experience a few weeks back? It wasn't my time or awakening more to it. Both, Christopher. It wasn't your time, and it was your near-death experience was actually, yes, an opportunity for you to actually realise what we're living in is an illusion, and the trance that we're living in, the world that we think is real, it's not real, right? Because you would have got that from your near-death experience. You would realise that the place that you went to with your near-death experience is what's real, and that this world, this earth, this temporary visit to the earth is actually only that. So it definitely is an opportunity for you, Chris, to really investigate more into your soul's journey, your soul's purpose. And your near-death experience is that moment. It's like my experience of my daughter dying. It's like that was what opened the doorway up for me to start looking into, why are we here? Who am I? What is this really about? So that's what your NDE was about. Yes, it wasn't your time, but also the awakening. Yeah, and you're still here to tell the story to help other people.
Yay! Okay. Hayley. When will my mum get a job? She doesn't share her emotions as much, but I can tell it's getting to her. It's been since April since she lost her job. Thanks.
Yeah, and Hayley, your mum's also feeling very guilty as well that she's not able to make that job occur. Look, what I want to offer you from a soul level is to help your mum learn to understand how to heal the emotions and that negativity and that feeling of guilt and unworthiness and failure. It's really important that you can help her understand to set herself free from the guilt, right? So this is an opportunity, not so much, so not being able to get a job is actually this moment. It's a little bit like we just said about Christopher's near-death experience. My daughter dying, your mum not being able to get a job. Every single thing is an opportunity for us to wake up, to see what aspect of ourselves fears that we're not being supported by the divine, by God, by source, by consciousness, by the universe, whatever it is. So what this is as soon as you can help your mother understand to set her guilt free, to call on any guidance, to actually open up and to really look at where is it that guilt is a pattern, where she feels not good enough or unworthy or like a failure. We've got to look at what is the trauma or the pattern that guilt, where does it come from? Find the core. Help her find the core of guilt and failure and not worthy enough and not good enough, and you find a way to get her to resolve that through really following the breadcrumbs back into her childhood, and to see that she's been carrying this subconscious pattern and this belief. So this subconscious belief creating the patterns that keep on bringing guilt up for her to bring light and to bring love and to bring forgiveness to. So yes, that's the answer that I have for you, sweetheart. Help your mother heal the guilt, then the job will come to her.
Beautiful, Robin. Beautiful readings. I was trying to follow this reading. I was trying to follow you, Jeanette, up the page, and I kept losing you because she's going, oh, I'd love a soul message. And I'm thinking, oh, there's a soul reading. I'm trying to catch the... So I got you, Jeanette. She'll just like a message, so that's fantastic.
Any soul message, please. Any soul message, please. Okay, time for integration. This is where you're at, Janet. You're at a place now where you have stepped into integrating the relative world, the world of being a female, a woman, a mother, a wife, a daughter, being on this earth as an earth being, and also the aspect of yourself that understands and knows yourself holistically as a spiritual being, as a soul. And so what's happened here is your integration's coming together, and what comes from this integration, Janet, is that you'll find your niche, you'll find your gift. And so because you're very balanced, so there's a lot of energy, you've been through a stack of maturity, like okay, you've got everything you've learnt, but there's something that's stopping you from doing this, and it's either you not believing in yourself enough to think that you can find your spiritual gift, or someone that's stopping you from stepping into your spiritual gift. So let's get that one. You're ready, Janet. You are so ready, it's not funny. Let's just find who or what is this energy in your life that is holding you back from moving forward with this gift that you have. If you don't know what this gift is, maybe it's your own mind. Contact me and I'll help you find it.
Beautiful. Yes. Okay, let's just go up the page a bit because they're streaming down so fast. Okay, I'll just pop this one up. Please, just wondering if my daughter has all our loved ones around her, or is it something bad because she's scared? I feel like she's seeing the spirit.
Right. Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, what I'm picking up there for you, Linda, is for your kids. I don't feel like it's bad. I don't feel like it's a bad juju energy, anything like that. I actually feel like it is loved ones from the spirit world, people that have gone over, and I feel like there's a child that didn't quite make it through, and because she's playing with another sibling there in the spirit world, and it is connected to the family. Okay, but don't be alarmed. You can even ask the child. They might even come forth and say, "Look, I'm playing with this person or this person," but I don't feel like it's a bad energy because I'm seeing the loving white and the lavender light coming through. So therefore, the child's protected and it's not dark. It's not dark energy.
I picked up it's a child too. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. And to tap into that, you'd have to pick for a more of a private session for that. But I hope that helped you there, Linda. Okay.
And also too, Linda, when this was happening to my daughter, because she was living in this, our children are open to this because we're all open to this. Just give her a little you know, give her a little, go and get a little angel and put it at the side of her bed. Give her a little prayer, something, you know, something that a child of her age can understand, so that she can ask that that the spirit doesn't come tonight, and so that she can have a good night's sleep. So it's important that you give them something to put their focus on as well.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's a great idea. Okay, this is the next one. We've got Melissa. When do you see me and my family moving? We are waiting to hear back about a job. We are also ready to move to have a quick start.
It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon, and it's just going to be what? Oh, I missed the whole question. It's all gone.
I've got it.
We're waiting to hear back about a job, so we are ready to move and have a fresh start. Get ready, Melissa, get ready. It's coming. Definitely, there's going to be a breakthrough. There's going to be a move, and it's going to be very joyous. Lots of growth around you. So I can't, like, I haven't got a direct time. I've just got, because the soul and consciousness is timeless. So with soul readings, it's not something that I put on time, because I work with the soul as in consciousness, which is the infinite, boundless, timeless, actually the space, the ground from which the soul actually is birthed from. So when I do readings, a lot of the time it's not in the box of time or place or object. It's more substance, it's more subjective, and it's more timelessness. But what I do have here is that it's just going to happen, and it's just going to be like, bang, we did it. And so there's lots of celebration in that. So, yep, keep on packing your bags, get ready, because it's going to be soon. Soon in the timelessness.
Hi, Donna. Hi, Robin. Hi, ladies.
Hi.
Okay, my sister.
Hi, Sam.
Blessings much. No. Okay, put up some questions, guys, or some soul reads. I've got a lot of spirit, but we'll get to them later. Okay, we've got Kylie.
Anything about work? Anything about work? Okay, let's see what we have for you. Okay, what I'm getting with you about work is that there seems to be something that you're not happy at work. I'm picking up that I'm getting here that you're not happy at work, and that you really want to find something that's going to create more abundance for you, so a better job, so to speak. So you're going to have to go out and try to keep on finding work. Try to find a job. I don't know, I'm just getting you either in a job you don't like, or you're on a journey to find a job. And yeah, but there's a lot of learning in this for you. And what's holding you back is your limiting beliefs about yourself. Okay, so that's what your message is. What's holding you back from either not being happy at this job, or your thoughts that you're not getting a job, is because of your limiting beliefs about yourself, that you know, you can't get a job, you're not good enough, no one's going to employ you, all that sort of stuff. So let's fix that. Let's find something for you, so that you can start feeling that you are an infinite being. You have potential. There is an ocean of potential and, you know, infinite possibilities for you to tap into. You've just got to know that that's who you are, and we've all got to know that that's who we are. What we are made of is the same essence, the same consciousness that created the entire existence that we live in today. And so when we know how to tap back into that source, that creative principle, then we can just go forward with courage, self-love, and we can know that we have the ability to attract into our lives. It's not even attracting into our lives. It's about creating it. It's not so much even about attracting it, but it's like, I have the power to create this. I've got this. I'm going to make this happen. I'm not going to let any limiting beliefs hold me back from doing what it is that I love and I want to do. So it's a matter of tapping into, see what is that little tiny limiting belief that is holding you back.
Yes. Beautiful. Thank you, Robin. Beautiful readings. Now, I've got Debbie Thorne, and she would like a good evening. Can I have a soul reading, please?
You sure can, Deb.
Hello, hello, hello. Thanks for tuning in.
You've got lots of poetry.
And liking our page.
Okay, Deb, there's a bit of politics going on around you. Or you're wearing a mask. You're not showing, you're hiding. This is either you're hiding or someone is, like, it's a little bit like you're putting on a happy face, but you're really not happy, right? And the reason you're doing that is because it's just to conform, to fit in. And it's time again too, it's like, it's time now for you to know that you are ready to take that, stop playing with that bloody mask, stop putting it on to hide, and to just, instead of putting on the happy face, and what's behind that happy face is this sad person or this angry person, or this person that's playing games to fit in and conform. But it's time for you to just like get rid of that and just put this beautiful face of happiness and joy on. So it's a little bit like, so I'm getting like you're playing these two roles to conform with other people, and they're playing those roles out too. They're like playing, it's like everyone's playing like the actors on the stage, and no one's in touch with the true nature. Everyone's just conforming to fit in, to appease each other, to make everyone else feel comfortable. Because if I actually stand up and shine my light, if I actually stand up and say who I know I am is this beautiful, infinite, loving, abundant spiritual being, and I'm going to shine my light, that what is all the rest of these people that I conform to? It's a little bit like we get born into a community, a family in a community, and we conform to keep safe. And we gather all these things, these belief systems and the things that we do in the family to fit in so that everyone's happy, so no one gets disturbed, because at least that way we can be safe and no one get hurt or upset. It's like, this is about saying we got to take that face down, and you got to stand up and be who, and shine your light, and let people see who you are. And don't worry that they've got to shift, that they've got to change as well. Okay?
Okay, guys, we do have a troll scamming around on the page. I have blocked him, but please do not comment back to any of their questions. I will say that you have a curse, or you have been, or have a spell or something, or some black juju on you, and they will ask you for an instant payment, and they will charge you $1 million. Now, we're on here doing free readings. Please do not answer. And thank you, Kylie, for commenting on and telling everyone not to comment, because they are there to scam you. Beautiful. Okay, so please do not reply. I don't want any of you to be ripped off. Okay, let's go. Okay, they're streaming up the page so fast. Here we go. Oh, beautiful bikini shot. Lovely. May I have a reading, please? Is it
Shania?
I think so. I'm dropping his name, so don't, get the spelling.
Okay. Shania, there is something going on that has you in a place that you're staying in just because it's comfortable. And it is a situation that you too feel that you, if I muddy the water, if I shake the grounds, everyone will get uncomfortable. So we're staying here just to keep everyone and everything happy. And you actually have to step out of this. Like, I don't know here what's going on for you, Shania, but this is really important. And you've been really sad. You don't like this place. You don't like this place that you're in your mind. And you need to be able to move out of it. It might just even be your own thoughts, and you're not able to get out of your own negative repetitions and your thoughts, or you're not able to get out of something that's a repetition and a sadness and this feeling of unhappiness that's in your mind, right? So what I want you to do, and it's in relationship to somebody else. So this is like face to face with someone. So there's a lot of mind games going on, a lot of mind control, but it's time. So your spirit guides, those who love you, those who are close to you in spirit, it's time to heal that. There's a massive moment of transformation occurring here for you. You need to be able to keep a bit quiet and don't buy into this this control, this backwards and forwards. It might be someone in your family that's controlling you, and they expect you to do things their way, and you can't step out of that. You're not allowed to. But it's time for you to break through that, Shania. Yeah, and you're going to. It's like you're in this now, but you're going to break out of it. You're going to get this message. You're going to start doing some spiritual work. You're going to realize that you are caught up in this trap, and you're going to step out of it, and you're going to then tap. It's like someone's dimming your light. And you're going to work this out, and you're going to step out of it, and then your light's going to shine, and you're going to be able to be playful and celebrate and happy. So whatever there's sort of like there's this narcissistic energy that's controlling you. Like, get out of it, get away, get out, get strong, move and go and step back into your light. That's it, Shania. Shania?
Yeah, it was Shania. I've got another one up here for you, but just before we do this reading, guys, now we're doing more soul readings and the oracle cards tonight. Then when Kerry jumps on, Kerry, she does more the crystal ball, so it's not there won't be really too much mediumship. I might do a bit of mediumship before we jump off, but it's more the soul readings and the crystal ball and the tarot this evening, okay? So put your direct questions up, because I know a lot of you are asking for mediumship. But I don't want to be jumping in between the two readers doing mediumship. as I've got 2 guests on this evening. But what I might do is I might put a post up tomorrow night just for mediumship. Okay, guys? So direct questions would be fantastic, or just see what your soul purpose reading is or what the crystal ball has to offer. Okay, I've got Nisha up for you there, Robert.
Nish would love a reading.
While you're doing, after we do this reading, we might let everyone know a bit about your talents and tools, and we'll do another reading, and I'll bring Kerry up into the studio.
Oh, yes, okay. Just FYI, everybody who wants mediumship readings, like, I cannot express enough, everybody, no matter what, who we all are and who every single being, not only us as a human experience, not only the soul, the aspect of the light, the spirit that is evolved, that comes into this body upon the breath. When we breathe in at birth, that's when the soul anchors into the body, right? So as a newborn baby, we breathe in this beautiful shimmering light into the body, and that's where we have this beautiful little being and this little body. But what gets birthed into every single being on this planet is this pure shimmering essence of divine spirit, of soul, like the vibrational frequency of the soul that's choosing to come in. Every single one of us, and the minute that out breath leaves this body, this vehicle, so the breath is a carriage, right? It's kind of like the breath is the carriage that breathes the soul into this being. So that same beautiful, pure soul that breathes into this pure, newborn, innocent baby, it moves, the minute the breath is the out breath at death, that moves back into this infinite field of shimmering light. So at no time whatsoever are you not in touch with the ocean, the infinite and timeless, formless, infinite space that all of the light of the divine is at one with. Don't ever underestimate, don't ever doubt that we are not this one evolutionary process of divinity, right? And so even when we're questioning about our loved ones in spirit, is like, see them just as the breath. As you breathe out, know that you can't see your breath. You can't see your breath breathing it out, but it's breathing. You're being breathed by this. You're being breathed by the divine. You're being breathed by the creator or the creative principle, whatever it is you want to call it. And so your out breath is God's in breath, right? And our in breath is God's out breath. So we're this constant flow of beautiful light and beautiful consciousness and spirit, constantly moving in and out, the pulsating of existence itself, the pulsation of the earth, the cosmos, and even the pulsation of the moment that the Big Bang occurred and we all came into existence through that tiny pinprick of light. We were all there. Every single one of us were all in that tiny pinprick of light that began 14 billion years ago. We've never been separate. We're all together. We're all connected. This is one journey and we're doing it all together. So nobody, no thing can ever be separate from the infinite creation of existence of love and light itself. So please remember that, by the way. That's what I'm saying.
I just asked out Kerry's page also. Kerry will be doing a bit of mediumship. She does do mediumship. So
cool.
So that's cool.
Cool.
Okay.
So Niche. Just Niche very quickly. Yeah, sorry, I just went on it. I just had to go on it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. I just had to go on a good rant.
Oh, I love to share. Sharing knowledge to everybody.
It's really important.
Oh, 100%.
So primordial meditation. Seeing this, I don't know if you can see this. There's this pinprick of light in the primordial ocean of consciousness. And so primordial meditation is this story of the soul coming and birthing into existence. So that's what primordial meditation about. It is taking us and exploring the multidimensional aspects of ourselves as soul. So Niche, final piece of the puzzle for you. There is massive changes, awesome changes, big changes, and whatever's just that last piece of the puzzle that's going on for you, it's going to really literally change everything. It's a game changer. I think I'm still on, Trace is gone, but Niche, you've got to trust. It's about knowing that you've just got to trust in the universe, trust in your relationship with the divine, and know that there is so much goodness and abundance coming to you. So that's for Niche. Good stuff happening. Good stuff coming your way.
Beautiful. Hope you enjoyed that, Niche. Now, who have we got next? I was looking at someone a minute ago. I think his name was Sam.
So we got Niche. Niche got her reading good, yeah.
Yes, and then we've got Sam. Do you ladies have a message for me from my guide? Or a soul, you know, even a soul purpose, like, you know, because that's virtually coming from the guides and soul.
Same sort of thing. Yeah, exactly. Your spirit guides are made of the spirit guides are made of the same essence as your soul. So your message, lots of success coming your way, Sam. You're putting something off, but there's lots of success coming to you in your life, but you're putting off making a decision, right? You have and you're putting it off because there's been some sort of family situation, but there's lots of success coming your way if you've got a decision that you're making, something that you want to do. It's time to do this now. And yeah, look, all I can say is stop putting this off, and don't let other people's opinions of what it is that your heart's desire is that you know that you're capable of achieving. Don't let other people's opinions sway you. Like, step into this. Also, like, go inward, get in touch, get in touch with your own inner being, your own inner soul, your own inner spirit guide. Get in touch with that through meditation, and don't worry about what other people have to say. Don't put this off any longer. Alrighty?
By the way, Robin, I love your hair. It's really starting to grow now, isn't it?
I know, right? Yes.
Robin has got completely short hair.
This is the new me.
Yeah, I'm liking
it. Not anymore.
I like it.
just having a middle-age crisis.
We read this young lady before. We read this young lady.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll read Patricia. Can I have a reading, please? So she's not asking anything direct.
Rightio. Okay, so what's going on for Patricia? Oh. Okay, Patricia. You actually, there's something holding you back, Patricia, from being able to, you've woken up and you really know that you want to get back, you want to get in touch with your soul, you want to get in touch with the universe, you want to get in touch with all of this information, all this awesome stuff. But people, there's a don't compromise what other people are going to think of you. You know what? Every single one of us that wake up and get on this path and start doing this weird stuff, right? Every one of us like go, oh my God, like do we have to answer these people, or these people are going to think that we're weird? And this reading's coming up from you too. Like, don't limit what it is. Step into it. we all encourage each and every one of us to step onto our spiritual path and to wake up. Get on your journey. Don't let anyone hold you back. Don't feel guilty. Do not, don't compromise with other people's opinions about what they think you should or shouldn't do. If you want to talk about your spirit guides, you talk about them. If you want to talk about angels, you talk about them. Don't hide anything. Don't hold it back, because this is happening on the planet. The vibrational frequency that's occurring on the planet now is about a massive moment of conscious evolution and awakening. Get on board with the rest of us and start just being in your truth. This stuff is real, and doesn't matter what other people think of it. Don't let them hold you back, because we want everyone to wake up.
Okay, I'm just going through. There's a lot of spirit messages.
Yeah.
Okay, we read Jennifer. Jennifer's asking for you. Hi, Jennifer. Hello, Jennifer. Hi, Robin. Can you send my messages? Not sure. I would love a soul message. We found ya. We found ya.
And it's all in capital. We found you because it's in capital letters. Jen worked it out. Put your message in capitals, and then we can see you.
Okay, soul.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Jen. Is that a puppy? Is that a dog? It sounds like a dog. Okay, same thing, Jen. With you you are like, not unlike the last message, you are stepping up out of a whole new, you're stepping out of unconscious conditioning, and you are ready to step up out of the herd. Instead of following the herd like the sheep, you're ready to stand up and roar. It's your time now to stand up and to really be strong and proud. You do actually need to, you also need to really dive deeper. It's a little bit like diving deeper inward into your own deep inner being, the very depth of that inner peace. But you also, it's a little bit like connecting to the ascended current. So this is ascension, opening and connecting to the ascended current, but then bringing all of that down and inwardly bringing it in so that you're grounding it into earth. But it is very much so about letting go of a whole lot of stuff, loving yourself. If you haven't got a partner or a lover, this is loving yourself, and or a very loving person coming your way as well. So lots of healing, beautiful reading, lots of celebration. Your reading's just awesome. Don't even worry about anything. There's lots of great stuff coming up from you. Just stand up and roar. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've had Robin on for over just on an hour, guys. So I'm going to pull one more up for Robin, and then we're going to bring Kerry Seeds up into the studio, and she'll be doing crystal ball readings. Okay, so let's grab another one for Robin. And thank you so much for joining us, Robin. I'm waiting forever to get you on.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Robin works at all of our Royal Psychic expos and fairs all around Australia. She also was one of our readers at the Royal Easter Show in 2019. So you can find her all around Sydney. She does events everywhere. So if you tune into a page, I've got it up there for you. So it's Robin Collins. You can find it, and like she was saying, she teaches.
The website, because I left the website, it's www.robincollins.info. That's my website. Robin Collins, .info.
All right. So thank you so much for joining us this evening, Robin, and I'll have you back in the next couple of weeks. Feel free to jump on and have a look at the feedback. You've got feedback is welcome to the page as well as to the live feed. Thank you guys for sharing. Thank you for joining in. Now, I'm going to let Robin go, and I'll bring Robin up in the next couple of weeks. So thank you, Robin.
Pleasure. Thank you, and thank you, everybody. Love you all. Thanks for this awesome opportunity.
All right, so that was Robin. How nice was that for her to come in and do all those beautiful readings? I think she smashed out a few. So that was good. She was doing the soul purpose readings. Now we're going to have something a little bit different again tonight, because I have my girlfriend, Kerry Sears, that's coming in to do, I think it's the crystal ball and the black mirror. The black mirror is a bit of a fascination. I'm not too sure what the black mirror is or how that works with the crystal ball. So I'm interested to find out a little bit about that this evening. But her baby that she reads from is absolutely amazing. I think I tried to pinch it one time from Mind, Body, Spirit first, but I wasn't quick enough. But I'll bring her up into the studio now, guys. So crystal ball readings, how mad that going to be? I can't wait. Hello there, Kerry.
How are you?
Oh, I'm excited. Oh, there she is. That's
Christabella. This is Christabella. This is baby Bella.
Oh, we've got a baby Bella too.
And we've got teeny Bella. So I've got 3 balls. And this is Mirabella. I'm trying to, can you see Mirabella?
That's the black mirror.
That's my black mirror, which is Mirabella.
Mirabella. You have to explain a little bit about that, Kerry, to the viewers. So this is Kerry here. So I'm going to let Kerry explain what she does and how to read. Oh, sorry, I'm terrible. So I'll let Kerry explain how she reads and all of her different talents and tools and the programs that she runs, okay? Go ahead there, sweetheart.
Okay, thanks, Angel. Now, I'm Kerry Sees, obviously, and I'm a crystal ball reader. I can't read cards. So if I did, I'd be lying to everybody. So I do apologise. If you want a card reading, you won't get one from me. I'm not going to lie. I'm a crystal ball reader. I have been reading for over 40 years. I started off with pendulum and psychometry. And my little baby Bella and Christabella, or tiny Bella, I use those for all my shows that I do. So I actually do psychic shows. I travel all around Australia, and I've got a mirror as well, which is a black mirror, which I've had for about 30 years now. Now, the black mirror works pretty much the same as a crystal ball. Now, when you're doing crystal ball readings, it's a form of scrying, and the black mirror is exactly the same. So if anybody ever Googles black mirrors, it's actually from the medieval time. So a lot of witches used to use black mirrors for their spells and so forth. Now, I don't do spells, only if they're love. Okay. So with this, I do use the crystal, I do use the mirror, but a lot of people get a bit frightened of the mirror, Angel, because they look at it. Oh yeah. And they look at it and go,
oh, fascinating.
It is fascinating. So I'll explain how I do it. So when I'm doing a crystal ball reading, I look at you, I look at the person, or I'm reading their messages, whatever, and I use my ball and I turn my ball and I'm rubbing my balls and so forth. Okay. And I use your energy to do the reading. So with it bounces into my ball as well. So I get a lot of energy from the person that I'm doing the reading, or their guides or angels. Okay. Now, with the mirror, and I'll explain it. Now, I can only see Tracy or myself on this, Angel or myself on the screen. So when I do, and I'll just move my ball. When I'm doing a black mirror reading, actually, can you see me? Can you see me in that?
Yeah.
In my picture?
Yeah.
My face. So when I'm doing the reading, I actually point it to that person so that I can see their face in the actual mirror. Okay. And then once I'm doing that, then I'm actually delving into you. So it's like looking into you, but behind you as well. Now, with this mirror, it's very, very powerful. I've got to tell you, the energy that you get out of a black mirror is amazing. Absolutely amazing. And 9 times out of 10, if I'm doing a black mirror reading for a person that's in front of me, I get them to feel
one of these.
energy. So I get them to feel the actual energy. Okay. And with that, what I get them to do is I get them to run their hand, if you can see that, run their hand over the top, but just have it low. You're not touching it. It's just having it low, and you'll feel the heat in your actual palm of your hand. Do you like my little sign behind me?
Yeah, I was noticing that earlier.
I just bought it, and I said to my hubby, "Can you put that up on the wall?" So that's how I do the black mirror reading. So
yeah, that's
it is
different.
I haven't come across anybody that does black mirror readings at all, okay, in my 40 years. All right. But I'm sure there is people out there that do them. It's like with me with the crystal ball. I can only read, not only read crystal balls, but a lot of people read crystal balls, but they'll have their cards inside them as well. I can't read cards, and I have to tell people I cannot read cards. I can read a playing deck of cards, like if you're going to play poker, I can read them, but I choose not to, unless somebody really wants me to. So I'm a little bit more unique, I think, or a little bit unique. So,
this is cool.
So thank you for having me on Royale Psychic Live. I was very honoured to be asked, so I do appreciate it. It's very exciting. I have been excited to do it. So
I've been looking forward to having you on, but you've been flat out, organising and running around. I knew you were flat out with bookings as well, because the other day when I spoke to you, you'd been reading all day, I'd been reading all day, and I think it had already been, was it like 7, 8 o'clock?
I know, I was still going.
So,
look, I have been, and unfortunately COVID has put me on a very big stop, as in travelling wise, because I'm travelling all the time. So I can't go into Victoria. I'm supposed to be in Brisbane now, and I can't be in Brisbane, obviously. We can't get into any other states. So I've decided that I'm going to travel rural New South Wales. I'm staying out of the hot spots, and I've staying out of the hot spots. So tomorrow I'm actually travelling to Orange. So I'm going to be in Orange, ladies and gentlemen, for the next 3 days.
Mum's only at Wellington. Mum's at what is it, Yeovil?
Oh, okay.
Orange,
tomorrow. So I'll be in Orange tomorrow. I've got a show I'm doing next Wednesday in a place called Henty, which is halfway between Wagga and Albury. And so I'll be there next Wednesday, and then I'll be in Albury on Saturday again. I was there on Wednesday, yesterday, doing readings, and I'm back there Saturday week. So that's how busy I am over the next week. So, yes.
I've got people putting up there, can you come to Wagda or something? I'll put them up. There's people saying, can you come to Singleton? Can you come here? Can you come here?
Well, funny you should say Singleton, because last week I was actually in Raymond Terrace, Port Macquarie and Tamworth. So I actually went through Singleton. So
I remember you mentioning that on one of our conversations last week. So, but here, we'll start these readings off because they're flying up the page. Please feel free to comment again, because probably 100 messages have just flown up past there, so feel free to comment again. We're doing crystal ball readings with Kerry. Okay, we've got one here.
Hi, Kerry. Can I get a crystal ball reading, please? And this is from Annette Laurie. Okay,
Yeah.
Annette, I hope you're doing really well. There's a lot of changes actually coming up for you, and it's about decision making. And what I can actually see is that you're at a bit of a crossroad at this stage. Now, what I do see, this is actually for a job for you, all right? And it's also about a relationship. So you're on a bit of both at the moment, okay? What I can see here is that there is going to be a change of a job that's going to come up. I can also see with the relationship, whether you're in it or just about to go in it or just about to finish it. I'm not really sure, but what I do see here for you, there's going to be a change within the relationship. So if you're in one, doesn't mean you're going to end it. It's going to give you a lot more depth in your relationship. So best of luck with it. When the job comes up, definitely take it on because you'll do exceptionally well with it. Don't doubt yourself. And I think you do that a bit at times. And feel free to comment back, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be lovely.
Yeah, I tell everyone feedback is welcome on the page or on the live. We love reading back over the comments. Not only that, the psychics go in and check the comments, so that's always going to put feedback up.
Angel, you'll have to teach me that because I've got no idea.
Oh.
I'm not real tech. Hubby's a website designer, and I'm not real tech. Okay. Okay, Megan Hope. Hi, Kerry. Would you? I'll start again. Would love a reading for or any messages coming through. Date of birth, the 9th of the 4th, 94. Love and light. Thank you, Megan. What I can see with you, Megan, you're actually an Aries. So your downfall, darling, is that you look at all the good points, you look at the bad points, and then you try and outweigh the good points with your bad points. Okay. So really, you're really hard on yourself. Now, what I can see, I've got to tell you, I feel as though there's a man that stands on your right-hand side as well, and he's giving you a kiss on your right-hand cheek, and he's letting you know, I feel as though this is more of a grandfather, and he's just letting you know that he's by your side and he's doing well and he can walk better now. So there's something about a leg. I'm not sure what that's about, but he's telling me here that he can actually walk better now. Okay, so he is doing really well. Now, what I also see here is that there's something to do with work. There's a lot more hours coming for you, and I think you've been looking for more hours, okay? So I do see more hours coming for you as well. I don't think you're married though, but what I do see is there's an engagement coming up as well, all right? Or you're just engaged. So congratulations on that.
Wow, these are streaming up so fast.
Oh, just put them through, love.
I went to put one through Susan, and then I just lost it. I'm trying to find her again, but I'm just going to put someone up till I find her again.
Okay, Michelle Bath. Good evening, ladies from Melbourne. Oh, sweetheart, I hope you're doing okay. Could I have a reading? Okay, well, I hope everybody down in Melbourne, my daughter lives in Melbourne too, and I can't even get to see her and she can't come up to me. But I hope you're doing well down in COVID City. Okay, so I can see that it's going to actually be all right. Now, what I can also see here for you, Dal, is that, there's something about a new car coming for you. All right. And what I do see here, I think you're a real happy-go-lucky type of person. It's probably the photo as well. But what I do see here is that I think you're on the go and you're very social, but there's about a new car coming for you as well. All right. And I can see that it's going to actually be quite good. It won't be brand new, but I'd say it's a couple of years old. But I do see that it's going to actually be quite good. I don't feel as though you've got children at the moment, but what I do see here is that you will have children. So stop stressing, okay? You will end up with children, okay? I just feel as though there's something about, am I ever going to find the right person? Am I ever going to have kids? You know, yes, you'll find the right person. They'll come. Even if you've got him now, I don't have an issue. Don't worry, the kids are going to come as well. And I think you're going to end up with 3. I think you only want 2, but I think you'll end up with 3.
Well, Hope that helps, sweetheart.
Okay, Susan Marie Gerard. Hi, Kerry. Do you have anything for me, please? Now, hi, Susan. How are you going? Now, what I can see with you, Susan, I am going to go to your health just for a minute. You need to be a bit mindful of the lower part of your back, all right? And what I do see here is that it's going to, if it plays havoc with you, a bit of physio won't go astray, because I feel as though there's something that's bothering your leg, and it'll be the right one, I feel, and or the knee, all right? So it needs the back. If you've got an issue with your right knee or your knees, I will say that you need to get the back sorted for the knee to be fixed, okay? But I think you favour it, and I do see that there's going to actually be something to do with your back. Now, what I can also, you're really good at writing, so I feel as though there's going to be something to do with writing coming up for you as well, all right? Stay safe is what I'm being told. There is a lady that is a spirit that is beside you on your left-hand side, giving you a kiss and a hug. You might feel a bit of warmth, and she's letting you know that she is safe, okay? I think you worry about where she is all the time, but she is safe, all right? Thank you, darling.
Beautiful. Thank you, Kerry. Brooke.
No problem. Brooke, okay, please read me anything on health or love. Okay, I'll probably go to both, love. So what I can see, no, it's just what comes to me. All right, now it's Brooke, isn't it? Okay. Now, what I can see here, Brooke, is that your health, I will say, I am going to say, I don't know if anybody's asked you if there's going to be an operation for you or day surgery, okay? What I do see here is that if anybody says or anybody says to you, doctors or whoever says, look, I suggest an operation, and you're going, no, I'm not doing it, okay? What I am going to say here is go ahead with it. You're going to be perfectly fine. It's a day procedure. It's not an overnight thing. Now, with love, what I can see here, it's been a little bit rocky over the last 6 to 12 months is what I'm going to say. It's about you taking control of you to make the final decision, okay? Whether you stay or whether you go, it's about you. It's about your inner strength now, okay? It's not about everybody else. I think you like to please everybody. Start pleasing you, sweetheart. And I can see that it's going to actually be fine. So good luck with it.
Okay, we've got
Sarah Tyler. Yeah. Hi, Sarah. We'd really love it if Spirit has something for me to hold on to. Love and light. Love and light to you too, sweetheart. Now, what I can see here, oh, look, there's a lady that's just, actually, you've got a family here. What I can see here is that there's something about your back door. All right. So I'm not sure what that's about. I feel as though there's a female that is always at the back door. So I don't know if you hear ringing or whether you hear knocking or footsteps near your back door. And I feel as though your kitchen is near this back door. So there's a lot of activity that goes on in your house that's in your kitchen and near that back door all the time. Okay, they're letting you know that they're around. They're letting you know that they're safe. Somebody used to read a lot as well. All right. And what I can see here is that it's going to, it is actually quite good for you. All right. Ah, your golden retriever. Okay. And it's always at the back door. Ah, how hilarious is that? Is that a male or female? Because I feel like it's a female but got male, you know, bang, bang, bang. Okay. So the dog wants you to know that he or she is around you all the time. Okay. Especially when you're cooking. He's probably at your feet wanting to be fed. Okay. Yes. Okay. So best of luck. All right. And it's a girl. That's what I thought. I thought it was a girl with male bang, bang, bang. Okay. So thank you so much for that. And she's doing really well. All right. Okay. Kylie Marshall, any messages from past loved ones or spirit guides, please? All right. Now, what I can see, Kylie, I've got a grandmother that's passed by your she's going backwards and forwards. By your right-hand side, I've got her right now, and she just wants you to know that there's a baby on its way. Okay, so you be careful. I don't think you're ready for children right now, but she's just telling me, she's showing me a baby, and if you do go down that road, it's going to be a girl, I feel, and she just wants you to know that if you don't, just to be careful, okay? She's sending you lots of love and lots of kisses, okay? There's also another, like a mother figure that's on your right, on your left-hand side. Now, I don't know if this is your mother or a friend's mother or partner's mother, all right? But she's telling me here that she's doing...
I think that's the, Kylie, I think she's right about the baby.
I'm telling you, Kylie, I cannot warn you anymore, all right? You need to be careful, okay? So you tell your partner, if it's not on, it's not on. Okay? So, all right. But best of luck anyway, sweetheart. Marika. Hi, ladies. First time here. Join the club, Marika. My first time too. Would love to hear what you have for me. Okay, Marika. Now, what I can see here, I'm not so sure, but I wouldn't be surprised if you've got your own business. If you haven't, I feel as though you're more management type, okay, or something like that in your working life, okay, or you're in control of something, all right? Now, if it is, I see it growing. Whatever it is, I can see it actually growing as well. There's a lot of travel for you as well, all right? So be prepared. And at the moment you can't travel, so sorry, darling. But when the opportunity does arise, there's going to be a lot of travel coming up around you. But this is to do with your work, all right? So just bear that in mind, all right? So the other thing that I can see here, there is a loved one that is by your side and letting you know that they are safe. And I feel as though that person was more like a grandfather. All right. So enjoy the travel, but I think you'll be quite busy with it. All right. Okay, Breezer Kavanagh. Hi, Angel and Kerry. My fingers and toes. Well, don't get cramps, love. I get chosen. You would love a message you've drawn, read relationships, and any more babies for me. Now, what I can see here, yes, there's one more baby for you, okay? But I think you're going to have it sooner rather than later. And what I can see here is because I think you're going to plan when you want to go ahead with it, but I think you'll be pregnant prior. All right. So I can see that it's going to actually be quite good. Okay. Now we've got well, sorry, I missed that one.
That's the next one.
Okay. But what I can see here for you is going to be so if you don't want this child really quickly, then you'll need to be careful as well. All right. But I can see that you will definitely have to. Exactly.
Sorry, I just keep hearing it.
Okay. Your first hearing, I would absolutely love to hear what you have for me. Will I live long? Well, darling, we don't predict if you're going to live long or whether you're going to live a short life, okay? Because we don't have control over that. So I do apologise for that, and that's not something I would predict regardless. So I do apologise.
Yeah,
and, what I do see here is that you need to watch your health, is what I'm going to say. All right. And I do see here that I feel as though there is a few health problems, but I think you're naughty because you don't do as you're told. I can't be any plainer. All right. So, love and light to you. But I think if you do as you're told, definitely you'll be here a lot longer. Okay. So.
Oh, that was Breezer.
Oh, I want it quickly. Do you see a girl? Okay, I actually do see a girl. I didn't want you to be Breezer, I think you got one more pregnancy. I am not going to say you're going to have twins, but you're definitely unlikely twins. Okay. Kerry would love a reading. Us, my loved ones surrounding me and my family. Love and light to your session, DD. All right, now what I can see here. Now, what I do see, I don't know if you've had a lot of animals that have passed over, or if you're into horses or something like that, because I do see an animal by your side, but I think it is a horse as well. And I feel as though it's a male horse, and he had attitude, okay? He just wants you to know, but I think this is going back a fair while as well. So he is around you a lot, okay? Now, having said that, what I do see here is that there is a man. Now, I don't know if you're on land or you've got a little bit of land around you, but there's a man that's passed over, and I feel as though that this is somebody, either a grandfather or a great-grandfather. He tinkers. There's something about a garage, and there's tinkering going on. So there's lots of little noises happening, okay? He's doing well and he's happy where he is, okay? So he's around there as well. There's also, I'm going to say, I don't know if you live near water, but there is, I don't think this is to do with your family. Ah, right. Thanks, Dawn. What I can say, have you got horses though? Or did you have a horse on the property?
I'm just checking if you've been messaging.
A donkey is what I've got.
100 acres, I think you just said.
Right.
We're going up that fast. I'm trying to get his message, and they keep going. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry.
Thank you. Because what I can say, you're going to have sheds, so I can hear a lot of tinkering, all right? And what I do see, well, you'll have some water. I dare say you've got a dam somewhere if you're on 100 acres. And the reason why I say this is because I don't know if this property has been brought down by generation to generation, or this is a new part of your property. Because what I see here is there's a little girl near the water, but this is going back a lot of years ago, and she drowned in it. So I don't know if it's a creek or whether it's a dam or what it is, but what I do see here is that she's around protecting your cattle, because sometimes you think you're going to have dead cattle and they should be dead, but they're not. And you just don't know why. Is because she's the one who's giving them the light or the life. Okay, so it is quite good. Sarah, thank you so much. Got so excited that I got a reading, but would love more clarity.
Looking for a private
Please, Spirit, can my sister Leanne Gray get a reading? Many thanks and much, much love.
Yeah,
so, the Spirit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pop a name up or book you for a private, because I'm just running down the page at the moment.
Yeah, look, I mean, more than welcome. I do Facebook video readings as well.
Oh, that's okay. Lives, yeah.
Yeah, so if I can't get to you, I'm not far away. I'm on the screen. Okay, Rhonda Nye. Will I get a job and relocate? Now, what I can see here, I actually think you'll relocate for a job, is what I can see here. Mm-hmm. All right. And what I do see here is that it's more about you looking now, not in the area that you're in, but where you want to go, because I actually see you going and relocating for a job. All right. And it's going to actually be what you want to do. Okay. If you've got family, you need to put this plan in place now. All right, because I see.
I'm laughing at this.
Time to you to go home, darling. E.T., go home.
Well, I'll just tell you something, doll. For this bloke that's just put up. One of my guides is a big grey alien that comes back from 7 galactic seasons back from here. And I've had him since.
Oh my God!
You know,
you can go to Angel to contact ET.
You know, because you get them in guides, but you know.
I will say
though. I've got to pull that up. I just couldn't help myself.
Sorry. I'm going to give this man or this lady, I think he's a man, a bit of a reading. He's actually very spiritual. He's actually very spiritual, but he's frightened of what he's going to come up with. Okay? He's frightened to see. All right? You should you should tap into it a lot more. And just watch the lower part of your back. You'll be okay.
Be fine. I just thought it was hilarious when I said, well, hang on. And I even chased back up the page to find him. Or like that colour picture your symbol just drew me to you.
All right. Nye Williams, hello. What's good to look forward to in career or love now? What's good to look forward to? Okay. Everything good to look forward to. I'm just zoning in on this one. What I can see here now, I feel as though there's going to actually be a few changes coming up around you. Again, I feel as though there's going to be something to do with land with you. All right. I do see that there's going to be a bit of a discussion, whether it's a court case or whether it's a, let me see here, discussions on property. I feel as though that you need to keep tapping in on it, okay? And just keep, it's like just keeping in front, just walk in front of everything. So every obstacle you need to start going, right, don't worry about if you've got 10, just deal with one at a time. Do it, get it over and done with. Do it, get it over and done with. That type of thing, all right? So I do see that there will be changes, but it's just you're going to need to be patient with it, is what I can see.
Beautiful. Okay, happy.
Okay, could you please do a black mirror reading for me? Well, actually, Happy, look, I'm really sorry because I need you in front of me to do that.
For the mirror,
okay?
Yeah.
So if you want to, if I can do a Facebook video reading, but I need you in front of me so that I can see you in the black mirror.
Otherwise, it's going to pick up on me and give you messages. I just thought I'd pop it up just so that she could answer you that because I couldn't answer on the feed. And you've got this one saying, thank you.
No worries, Nye. Thank you.
And now where we're going, Lisa
Fairley. Now, I'd love a crystal ball reading. There's a lot of stress and emotions at the moment. Look, what I can see here. Sorry, love?
That name sounds familiar to me. So I don't know. I'm getting school bell ringing.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm actually getting is with the stress and emotions, what I'm getting is that you're at a bit of a crossroad at this stage, okay? Now, in order to start calming the farm, all right, is deal with one thing at a time, not 10 things at a time. Okay, so with this, what I'm seeing is just all this scramble actually happening. But what I do see here is that you can calm it down a lot more, prioritize what you're stressed about, what your emotions are about, and deal with one at a time. Okay, and I can see here that it will start to calm down, but you have to prioritize, not put all your eggs in one basket. You can't fix everything and deal with everything in one bit. You have to just do it bit by bit. And it's like climbing those mountains, all right? And I can see here that you'll get through it. It's not going to be a quick fix. It's not going to be an easy fix. I do see it's going to take another 2 or 3 months before you start feeling better, okay? But I can see that you're going to start doing at it, all right? Chelsea Norton, recently I'll start again, Kerry. Recently I have been woken by somebody yelling my name. Can you see who it is and what the message is that I kept missing? I'd love to be able to tap into it. All right. Well, the best way to tap into it, Chelsea, is do a little bit of meditation before you go to bed. Okay. And what I want you to do is actually just that you're breathing and listen to yourself breathing, because we actually breathe really loudly. All right. Once you've got that, then I want you to start tapping into the universe and saying, okay, universe, now it's time for me to find out what's going on. What's actually happening with you is that you're starting to open up your third eye a lot more. All right. And this is why they're yelling your name. Now, it's a man that's yelling your name. And what I can see here is that it's somebody, I mean, obviously he's passed over, but what I can see here is that I feel as though this is a great grandfather of yours, something to do in uniform as well. So I don't know if you're in uniform doing some sort of work or wear a uniform, okay, but he's showing me this as well. All right. So it's about opening up your third eye, but it's about just relaxing the body, listen to yourself breathing in order to start opening it up a lot more for you. Don't be afraid of it. He's not there to hurt you. All right. So love and light to you. You're safe within yelling your name, but obviously you do need to listen to a lot more as well.
Because he's yelling at you for a reason. There's definitely a message you want to get through.
Exactly.
Hello from the Philippines.
Okay. Now, hi from the Philippines. Would love a reading. Okay. Now, what I can see here, Joanna, is that I feel as though there's a bit of study going on around you, or you're just finishing studying. I'm not sure what that's about. But what I can see here is that there is going to actually be quite a bit of change with you. Now, with this study, I feel as though it's going to actually be until the end of next year. But what I do see here is that it's going to actually be, you're going to work in the industry starting at the bottom whilst you're finishing your study as well, okay? 3 children for you as well in the future, I've just been told. All right? So enjoy. Okay, and I hope you as well. All right? So I can see that going well.
Let's see who we've got. Whoa. Okay. This, I don't know what's going on here. This is a bit of a long message. It's going to take
Okay. Please, I had a reading from Lenny about 3 weeks ago and the reception was not good. I asked about an angel I'd lost to spirit and he said I had ashes at the front door about a dog.
We'll leave that there. Listen, Lenny's going to be on in the next couple of weeks, so I can send you Lenny's contact. You're better off to connect back in with Lenny for that, to get Lenny to clarify it. I don't like jumping someone else on the end of someone once a reader's already given you some information. So I'll just move to the next one, Kerry.
Yeah, that's probably best.
That's okay. I wouldn't feel comfortable with someone done that to me either. Do you know what I mean?
No, right. You don't want to jump on somebody else's okay. Okay, Kathy, how you going? Now, what I can see here, busy lady is what I'm picking up here. What I do see here is that I think there's going to be a move of a house coming up for you as well. All right. What are you doing dancing over there, Angel?
The kid's father just walked in and I went, Kerry's smashing it, and I'm going, little legend. Until Kerry works for the radio and TV, you know, like she's on the floor. You and me have got to do a segment one night, so we just bounce off one another and just pump them out, babe.
All right, no problems at all. We'll have to track me down and book me in. All right, now, sorry, Kate. All right, Kathy. Now, what I can see here, busy lady, what I do see here is that I feel as though there's something about a house move that's coming up, or you've already moved, okay? I can see lots of boxes around you, okay? So there's going to be, whether it's an office move, a house move, I'm not sure what that is, but even if you're not thinking about a house move, I actually think within 2 years you'll be moving, all right? And because I can start saying you're going to start decluttering a lot of stuff, all right? Now, I don't think it'll be a bad move by any means, all right? I see that it's going to actually be all right. And I also see here that it's going to actually, I think you'll do it for work as well. And I also see, I don't know if you've got children. I feel as though you do, but they're going to be, and I think you might have a boy, but I'm not sure about that, but something to do with creativity, all right? And what I see here, like football, soccer, cricket, anything to do with that, he's going to be very creative and very successful with it, all right?
Awesome. Oh, what about oh, I thought I nearly ended it then. The button was near the end live, and I was like, ah!
All right. Okay, Elizabeth Powtu, career and family, please. Any babies for us? Now, what I can see here.
Everyone's looking for babies tonight.
I know. Well, we're in COVID. We can't do much. So you know, COVID babies. This is what's all going to come out in the next 3 to 6 months. COVID babies. All right, what I can see here, I actually feel if you guys are trying now, which I think you are, but I actually feel as though somebody's pregnant now. All right. If you're not, because they're showing me a baby at this stage, all right? And what I can see here, if you're not, within 2 months, I see a baby. I do feel as though you've had a fair bit of, well, not a fair bit, but you've had a bit of trouble with this. If you're doing IVF or you're having a bit of help with it, I feel as though within the next couple of, I'll say the next couple of months, I can see that it's going to actually be quite good for you. It's going to be a good announcement by Christmas. All right. Oh, thank you, Breezer.
Oh, we're getting fantastic reviews up here. Love all the reviews, guys. I love them.
Thank you.
Loving it.
Okay, Sandra Kemp. I have never had a crystal ball reading. May I have one, please? My hubby returned to our marriage, or LZ. What does LZ mean?
I have had
return to our. Will my hubby return to our marriage?
Yeah, will. Yeah, I think it was meant to be please, but she forgot the P.
Ah, is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
The angels has come in and said return to the marriage, so it's definitely return to the marriage. So
right.
Find out.
All right. What I can see here, Sandra, I actually do think he's going to return to the marriage, but what I will say, it's about your two communications. Okay. So what I do see here is that I do see that there will be a return, but there's a lot of work between you two. I do see your husband loves you. I see you love your husband, but in between both of you is about your communication. All right. So I do see that there's got to be a lot more communication coming up here. All right. So if you're prepared to do the long-term communication between the both of you, then I can work. So just be patient is what I'm being told.
100%. All right, next. Dun,
okay.
Dun.
Rosalie, okay, do you have anything for me? What I can see here is that, there's going to be a trip for you next year. It won't be this year, unfortunately.
Suitcase.
Sorry?
I'm just telling Rosa to pack me in the suitcase wherever she's going. I'm way overdue.
All right. What I can see here is that there is going to actually be something to do with a trip. What I do see that there's going to happen, there's going to be something to do with a cruise for you. Now, I'm sure you don't want to be on one right now, and we can't do anyway, but I do see that it's going to be safe for you. But there's going to be a group of you going, and I think they're all going to be ladies. Okay, so if there's going to be anything, it's going to be like a weekend or a week away with friends is what I see. And I feel as though this will be around about the September time next year. It won't be this year. And I can see it's something that you'll be looking, going, no, I'm not going to do that. There's no way, no. Last minute decision, and I can see you going. All right. The other thing is that you need to watch there's something about the top part of your shoulders and middle of your back. Okay. Need to be a bit mindful of that. If you stress, that's where it all goes to. All right. So what I can see here is it's about you trying to relax as well. I don't think you're really stressed and really emotional or depressed, but I think you carry a lot on your shoulders, okay? So I do see here it's about you relaxing a little bit more, all right? Stop taking everybody's burdens is what I'm going to say, all right? Michelle, do you have anything?
Roll up your fast again.
Pardon, love?
The messages just took off again. I was like, what's going on?
Michelle, do you see anything for me at the moment? Will the weight come off? Love and light. Love and light to you too, darling. What I can see here, I don't want you to worry about your weight just at the moment, okay? What I want you to worry about is getting over this COVID, because there's not a lot we can do. And unfortunately, like us all, we've all put weight on. Now, what I do see here is that I wouldn't be surprised if you're going to look into an operation, but it won't be for at least 18 months. Yes, weight is going to come off you. Now, what I do see here is something about a knee, and I think yours is the left leg or the left knee. So walking is an option, but you have to do it slowly, even if it's just 5 minutes, okay? And what I do see here is that it's slowly going to come off. I think at the end of the day, you might go for surgery, okay? You'll be fine if you do it. All right, so I don't see any issues with that at all.
Tracy put you up feedback, but I lost it.
Oh, did you?
They're going up so fast, I'm trying. It's like, woof, I go to press it, I was gone.
Belinda, can I please have a reading about my relationship and any more babies? Now, what I can see here, another babies. All right. What I can see here, you look, Belinda, I feel as though you're in a really good relationship here, but again, I think it's a bit about communication as well, all right? So if you can just kind of, put the children aside and have a weekend to yourselves or something and get somebody to look after the kids, I think your relationship is quite solid. But you need to have your time, all right? Now, with babies, yes, I think you've got 2 more to come. I was going to say 1, but my fingers went up to 2, all right? So what I can see here is that I think there's another 2 to come. I feel as though you might have 2, all right? Or 2 pregnancies, but I can see here that there's something about another 2 for you, all right? Your relationship is good. Don't doubt it. You've just got to communicate a bit more as well, but I think you 2 need to have a bit of time together. Okay. All right. Would love a reading from Kerry, please. That sounds like Kerry's, doesn't it? Kerry, please.
They're loving. Seriously, they're loving your readings, and they're just shooting these messages up the plate. It's
thank you.
Unbelievable tonight. Very understanding at once.
All right. Now, what I can see here, Sari, is that what I do see is that there's a celebration coming up for you guys, okay? And what I do see here is that I think there's going to be a milestone. Now, I don't know if it's your birthday, partner's birthday, family's birthdays, or whatever it is. There's a milestone coming up, okay? And you will be able to have a party, is what I'm going to say. And it's going to be fabulous, is what I am going to say. All right? So don't worry about the COVID thing, because I feel as though this is more like Christmas or January. And I can see here that it's going to actually be quite good. All right, so just enjoy it. Chantel Rumble. Oh, yep. Okay, we'd love a reading, please. Now, what I can see, you're hard on yourself, Chantel, is what I'm
saying for you.
Pardon, darling?
I said I'm on to the 3rd page for you.
Oh, sorry.
Loving it. I'm loving it because we're getting through the readings tonight. I'm really, really liking it.
Excellent. What I can see here, Chantel, is you're really hard on yourself, okay? And what I see here, you know, we always like to be at the top of our game of what we do, and then if we don't get there, what I'm feeling with you is that you kick yourself over all the time, okay? What I will say here, it's more about just calming that down a little bit. What I do see here is that there is going to be a whirlwind change for you, but that change will come October, November of this year. All right. And I can see that it's going to actually be quite good for you as well. All right. So don't stress over it. It's more about don't be too hard on yourself. Okay. Sometimes you can be a bit too serious is what I'm going to say. So it's more about let's just calm that down a bit and just put a bit more of laughter in your life, okay? Things will run smoothly for you. They're a little bit up and down at the moment, but it will run smoothly for you. All right, Angela, anything on my health? Now, what I can see here, Angela, I do see some tests coming up, or you're going through some tests at the moment. What I do see here is that you will be okay. There's going to be a couple of things going up and down for you, but I can see here that there is going to be medication that you're going to need to be on, but I think that's going to be a trial, but then you'll be able to maintain, okay? So I feel as though your health is going to actually be all right, but there's a bit of a process to get it to being maintainable, all right? So just be aware of that.
Okay, guys, please like and share this feed as much as you can and share the love out. Please.
Okay. Bless your energy. Thanks, Stacey. Would love a message. Okay. Now, what I can see here, Stacey, is that there's actually a man that's passed over that's on your left-hand side. And I don't know if you want a mediumship or not, but he's telling me he needs to tell you that he loves you dearly, okay? And I think you've got tissues by your side is what I'm being told, okay? He wants you to know he's around you. He's giving you a hug at the moment. He's also telling me here that go for that next job, all right? Because I feel as though that there's going to be something to do with a new job coming up for you, okay? More money, higher position, all right? And he's the one who's pushing you, all right?
Nish got a reading earlier, but I can't keep going past that because she wants to hear from her sister in the spirit world.
All right. Do you have a message for me from my sister, please? Okay. What I can see here, Nisha, or Nish, I should say, your sister is doing well. She's giving you a kiss on your right-hand cheek at the moment. She's telling me something. I feel as though she passed away quite quickly as well, or a bit uninspected, okay? She just wants you to know that she's safe. She's also telling me here that she's by your side. You were her best friend, by the way. All right. And she just wants you to know that she's doing well. She's also telling me here that to move forward, if that makes sense. Okay. You can think about her. You do love her. She loves you. She's there. She's by your side, but she wants you to move forward at the same time. Okay. So she's letting you know that she's doing really well. All right. So I can see that it's actually quite good. All right. Lots of love to you, Nish. Okay.
Well, I had it on one and then I lost it.
Was that Kerry?
Yeah. Did
Kerry
you see
Townsend? No, it wasn't Kerry Townsend. Kerry somebody.
Kerry Taylor. I can't think of it.
That's okay. I read the message quickly. I will go to you, Kerry. With that type of message, I would prefer that you would contact me because it's about your daughter and it's about her mental health. I will not air anybody's code of conduct, and I won't air anybody's mental issues or anything live on air. So I do apologise. I'd rather you contact me for a one-on-one.
That's why I was trying to bring the message up because I didn't want to ignore her, and I knew with your knowledge and because you work on TV the same as himself, that you'd know you'd know how to respond to that. And then I lost the message. I was trying to fight through everything.
I quickly read it.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you. She's got me working really hard. Thanks, Angel.
Oh, mate, she's pumping them out. Oh, we've got another 8 minutes, girlfriend.
Working you hard. All right. So, Virginia Riley, hello, first time here. Can you tell me when I'm moving, please? My health isn't too good and I feel I need to give up work. Thank you. All right. A fair bit in there. Well, Virginia, welcome to what are we on? Royale Psychic?
Royale Psychic Live TV.
Live TV. I'm Kerry Sees, and it's my first time on Royale Psychic as well. So thank you for joining us.
It's my 18th episode, so I'm still new.
Fantastic. Excellent. Oh, no, you've done really well with it. All right. Now, what I can see here, can you tell me when I'm moving? Look, what I can see, look, December's never a good time to move, but I actually feel as though for you guys, I don't know if you're got a house up for sale, but I think you're going to move just before Christmas. Okay, so if you've got a property up for sale, it's going to sell and you'll be moving before Christmas. All right. If you don't have a property up for sale, I can still see you moving before Christmas. And as I said, it's going to happen very quickly. All right. Now, with your health, what I can see here, it's about you taking a bit of time out just to recoup and get it to a level. All right. Because what I see here is it's like this. It's up and down at the moment. I feel as though for you, it's more about just getting it to a level that is maintainable. Then I can see you going back to work. I don't feel as though you need to move I can see you moving, but I don't feel as though you need to give up the work. I think you just need a break from the work just to get yourself into order, and then you're going to feel better to go back to work. All right. I hope that helped you.
I'm sure it did, Kerry. I'm sure it did.
Oh, good. Thank you. So, but yeah, I think, the money side of it's not the issue. It's the health side of it. And I think once you put your health back into order, then I can see you going back to work. All right. Joe Abbott. Okay. Could I have a reading, please? Now, what I can see here, Joe, I feel as though that you're quite busy, a busy person as well. And what I do see is that there's going to actually be a bit of a change for you. I will say January, though. I won't say right now. All right. I do see something to do with January coming up for you. All right. And I do see that it's going to actually be quite good at the same time. All right. So please, be prepared around the Christmas time for a transitional stage coming up for you in January. Okay. It's like you're on the move. You're doing something new and creative is what I can see here. All right.
Beautiful, Kerry.
Thank you.
She's a fantastic reader. She's just pumping his out tonight. And it's really just flowing through because there's so many comments coming through. If we have missed your comments, please comment again, okay? Because it's streaming so fast this evening. Okay. I'm even writing down everyone's name tonight because that's how fast you're going.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Can you tell me if SR and I will get back together? So I'm assuming SR is an ex-partner. All right. Look, what I can see here, I mean, I won't air, you know what? I'd rather do a one-on-one with you, okay? Because I think there's a lot more information which I won't air on live TV.
The same.
Yeah. I'm sorry I can't give you an answer tonight, but if you certainly want to book in for a reading with me, then I can go in depth.
I wrote down a name, so I'm going to email. I'll message you your details.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you.
I write notes down beside everything.
Okay.
I'm finding it easier that way, so yeah. And that way I can give you a list of who we've read. Hang on, we've read that one. Hang on, we've read that one.
My name hasn't popped up. Oh,
name hadn't popped up. Who was that for? I'll go back and check that. Hang on, my comments 100 times. Go read this one and I'll check out.
All right. Could you tell me about my financial future and my life, please? Okay, Tyler. Now, what I can see here, with your financial future, normally I don't do finances over live TV, but what I can see here, well, what I can see here, I think Tyler really likes money. All right. And what I can see here, financial future, I can actually see properties around you. Okay. Now, I don't see it right now, but I feel as though that's what you're going to work towards. I feel as though you're going to make a lot of money through property. Okay. And I can see that that's going to actually be quite good because you like the money. All right. Now, it's probably not right now that you would even think about property, but I do see here that it's like, you know, like, I mean, back in our day, Angel, is that, you know, it's like that pyramid, okay? And they build and they build and they build and they end up like a pyramid. So that's what I can see you doing. You're not going into pyramid selling, but I can see that you'll buy one at the bottom and it'll just keep building up for you, all right? So financial future, I feel as though that you're going to actually be quite good in, all right? Jackie O'Sullivan.
I got you, right. I got you. 100 times, but I got you.
And any future predictions, please. Any spirits coming through, please. Okay, babies, predictions, and spirit. All right. What I can see, I am going to say, Jackie, you're in line for twins. I wouldn't be surprised if you fall pregnant with twins. Okay, so just be prepared is what I'm going to say there. Okay. Future predictions, what I can see here is that there's going to actually be something to do with a car. There's also something to do with I wouldn't mind betting, I don't know what state you live in or where you live, but there's going to be a big move, all right? And what I mean by a big move, just say you're in Melbourne, you might go to Brisbane. Okay, so I feel as though there was going to be an interstate move coming up for you within the next 4 to 5 years. Any spirits coming through, what I do see here is that there's going to actually be, there is a little, I don't know if you've had a miscarriage, because I've got a little soul that's on your right-hand side, and I feel as though that was a girl, and I can see here that she is by your side, and then she's got an animal with her as well, okay? She's letting you know it just wasn't her time, and she's letting you know that this animal, I feel as though is a dog, that is by her side with her, and they're looking after each other by your side, on your right side too, love.
Beautiful, Terry. Now we're going to wind up in a minute, guys, so get your questions up.
All right. Hoping you see this pop up after the other lady. Okay, there's been lots of ladies, love, about the mental health. Okay, I won't do anything on mental health. If you want a private reading, definitely contact me for that.
And spirit messages coming through.
Yep. All right. Okay. In and out of my, coming. And why people are coming in and out of my life. Okay, number one, what I can see here, right, now, let me get, Hayley, what I am going to say to you here is that spirit always comes in and out of everybody's life, okay? It's just knowing what it is. Now, don't ever think they leave and they leave forever unless you ask them. All right, because what we do, we've got an open mind, so we've got the third eye, and if you're open to that a little bit, I can see here that that's why they come, they go, they come, they go. I feel as though you're blocking it at the same time. All right, don't be afraid of it. Listen to it, okay? Because they're trying to give you the messages. All right, and definitely don't be afraid of it. Sorry, guys, I got a hair in my mouth.
I'm working too hard.
Nuts. Sorry. So with that, I can see here, but anything to do with mental health, you'd have to have a private reading.
100%.
All right.
Not only that, we like to get right in and deal right into the core of the situation, and we want to be able to share every little bit of what we're getting, and we can't when we're on live feed.
No. Some things I just won't do on live feeds at all. So, okay, Adriana, if you feel drawn, could I have a reading, please? Now, what I can see, where you're drawn, darling, what I can see here is that you're quite creative is what I'm going to say here. What I can see here is it's about you using your creativity. I feel as though you work, and I feel as though you're quite sociable. You're a very likable person, but I will say if somebody really ticks you off, it's like speak to the hand. Okay, I don't see that as an issue either. Now, what I do see here is that there will be marriage for you. So if you're not married, I do see marriage for you. If you are married, it's going to get deeper. And what I mean by that is that your marriage is going to get closer. All right. So I do see that there's going to be quite a lovely loved one around you quite soon.
Beautiful, Kerry. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you. Okay, please do a reading for my daughter. Hey, Kerry, tell me about my daughter's career. She is doing a phone and facing some issues. Look, what I would do here, Ella, is that you would have to do, because I don't read on other people and putting it all out on TV, simply because if they listen to it and I've said something, then what would happen is that it'll come back on me. All right. So I do apologise, but if you certainly want a private reading, I can do Facebook video and I can go in depth with that. Okay. But I cannot do it over live TV. So I do apologise, love. All right. Hi, Kerry. You are? Oh, thank you. Do you see me and my hubby? We have struggled for so long. All right. Now, what I can see here, Tonya, is that, I actually do see happiness for you guys. Okay. But what I do see is that it's the fight of the egos between the both of you. All right. There is so much love between you that you fight for it. Okay. Now, I know that could sound a little bit contradiction and everything there, but what I do see here is like, if you say something, he has to say something. You say something, he has to say something. So it's just like, who's going to get the better of who? What I'd like you two to do, you will get this. I don't see a separation. Okay. When COVID is over, I want you two just to go and have a weekend together. So true. There you go. Thanks, Tonya. Okay. I want you two just to go and have a romantic, spend the 24 hours a day, 24 hours a day for, there's that ET man that come up to.
Did you see what he wrote?
Sorry, Tonya. What I can see here, Tonya, is that it's more about spending that time together and recourting each other. I don't see a separation at all. Yes, you have struggled, and a lot of people do go through this. But what I will say here is like, take the ego out of it and just go, what the hell? And have that romantic weekend, whether you're driving together, staying in a motel, or jumping off the harbour bridge. It doesn't matter. It's about spending.
I was getting the same thing, weekend away, mate. You need to get a weekend away. You need to put those phones around. Yeah. And
no influences.
By 8:30, phones are gone, man, because you don't even communicate when you're jumping into bed. The last thing you're looking at is the phones. Get rid of your phones. Bring back in an alarm clock.
Exactly.
Or make a rule, 8:30 onwards, no phone. Phones take up too much of both your times.
All right. Go back to the old days is what I'm going to say, because we didn't have mobiles then. So how did you court? Get rid of it. Okay, just spend that time together. All right, Teresa Gardner. Hi, Kerry. Can I please have a crystal ball reading? Sure. What I can see here. Teresa. Now, what I can see here is that I think you organise a lot of things, okay? It's like, I'd like to say event management, but I'm not sure if it is event management, but I will say that it's like that, okay? So that you're good at organising everything, okay? What I do see here is that there is going to be a lot of changes come up for you, but it won't be until about April, May next year. The other thing that I can see that's coming up here is that there is a lot of travel coming up for you as well. Now, whether it's to do with work or whether it's to do with business, certainly take the bull by the horns and run with it is what I'm going to say, because I can see that it's going to actually be quite good for you. All right. So organisational skills, exceptional. All right. So you need to be in a job. You might need to organise Angel and I. that type of thing. All right, because we're
I
wanting
need you to help Teresa.
so best of luck.
Also runs events too, guys. I forgot to mention that.
Yes, I do run events. I run psychic expos as well. So there's 4 that I'm organising next year.
You've got that one coming up in Canberra too, haven't you?
Yes, I'm going to have one in Canberra and one in the west of Sydney somewhere, and Newcastle and Foster at this stage.
I will be adding.
What I'm looking at this stage.
Yeah, I will be adding 4 of Kerry's events up onto my website because a lot of my exhibitors go and exhibit at Kerry's events. So I will be popping Kerry's 4 events up on my website as well. So there you have all the Royal Psychic Expos, and then you will have Kerry's Expos up there as well. What is it? Is it what's your name for your business? For the
Psychic, Mind, Body, and Soul.
That's it, because that's your company name. Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
I'll pop that up in the comments later. So guys, so you can get hold of that. Okay, next we're going to wind up. Have we read this one?
No. Hello. Please. Do you see anything for me or around me, or any messages for me? Much love, with lots and lots of love hearts. Hi, love. That's gorgeous. All right, let me see what's going on here. Now, what I can see here is that I'm not sure, but there's somebody close to you that's had a baby or is having a baby. I don't think it's you, though, at this stage. All right, but there's something about a baby that's going to be born or has just been born, okay? They're doing really well, all right? And I feel as though that they're going to be okay. They're going to be a really good mum, all right? If it is you, you're stressing. Don't worry, you'll be fine. All right. The other thing that I can see, there is a spirit around you, and I see this lady. It's a lady, and I can see her. She used to like hats. Okay, so I feel as though that if she went out in the sun, she always had hats on. Okay, or she was a person that wore hats. I don't think she was that old when she passed either. All right, so I'm not sure what she's trying to tell me here, but I feel as though that she's doing really well. She's giving you a kiss on your left-hand cheek, and I can see here, I don't know if you go to the races, but you're going to the races very soon, and you're going to have a fascinator on, okay? And I can see that that's going to let us know if you win.
What do you mean I'm tagging along? I want to get spruced up and get a hat on and go out.
I used to go to races a lot, and I always got dressed up. I always had hats because I love hats and fascinators and that. And my friends always used to put me in because I used to go to the country races. So my friends always put me into, when you can go in and be a runner-up or go in the competition for the best dressed or whatever it is. Fashion's on the field.
Yeah.
I've won it 3 times in my life. I'm old now. I don't do it now, so they won't look at
me. Really? I was always stuck working in the Women's Day venue. I got stuck in the Women's Day then.
Oh, no, I went there because I used to own horse racing, racing horses. So, and
I was actually with all the psychic readers, but I wasn't reading because back then I was but I was wrapped because I was in with all the Women's Day readers. And so everyone was giving me readings while I was at the races, and I was looking after. And yeah, it was amazing back then. Like it's going back 20 years ago.
Oh yeah. So if you do end up at the races, I can see you having a great time. I can see hats. This lady that's beside you is showing me hat or fascinator, and I can see that it's actually quite good. Okay, Pari, sing. Okay, hello, ladies. Any messages from me regarding my career and education? What I can see here is that there is education around you. I feel as though you're studying already. What I do see here is that there's going to actually be, I feel as though you do numbers. I don't know what you're studying, but it could be accountancy or something like that. But what I do see here is that I feel as though you're going to change it. I think you might do commerce or something like that, okay? You've got a good career in front of you. It's just about which way you want to go will be determines next year what pathway you're going to go in. There's going to be 3 different ones that you're going to choose from. So good luck with it.
Beautiful. There's so many messages coming out. I get stuck reading them, and I have to think, hang on, I'm meant to be putting one up. Do this. Never too old. Thank you very much there, Johnny.
I like his name, Johnny Retro.
Yeah. I love the full picture that they've got up in there,
Jay Smith, do you see anything for me? Or even if I get my daughter back, as she was abducted at 6 months old in 2013. So is there anything for me? Anything at all, anything, sending love and light. Look, Jay, what I cannot do that on live TV. Okay, because if you want to, by all means, have a private reading, and I can delve in on that as well. All right.
I'm good with the missing persons too as well, but we will not do missing persons live
on live TV.
That is way too personal. It's not only that, we end up sharing facts and details that shouldn't be aired, and sometimes evidence will come out, or things that we get as some things that haven't been handed over, and we can get ourselves into trouble as well. So yeah we can't do that.
We won't put our industry on the line. I mean, we're happy to do it, one-on-ones.
Yeah. 100%. Sorry about that. I didn't get a chance to read it before I popped it up, so I do apologise.
No problem at all. Oh, excuse me. Okay, can I?
Yeah, I'm going to wind up in a minute, Carol. I just realised it's 11:15.
Oh God, the time's flying. Okay, can I know about the love relationship with Swampnish? Okay, will he marry me?
Oh.
Does his sister know about our meet? I think that is supposed to be.
Yeah,
all right.
Does the sister know about our meeting?
Yes. Look, what I would say here, I think the sister does know. All right. And what I do see here, it's just timing at the moment. I don't feel as though you have known him for a long time, but I do see here that you're going to have to be patient, okay? And it's more about the families, if they're going to approve. That's what I can see there, all right? So I feel as though you're going to have to be patient first, okay? Is there anything for me, please, Deb? All right, now what I can see here, Deb, is that there's going to actually be a bit of a change come up for you, as in, I think you're going to buy a property. I think you've already bought a property, but I can see another one coming up for you. And this will be more of an investment, but I think you're going to go into the other property and keep the one you've got as an investment, okay? So there is going to actually be a purchase of a property for you. I don't think you're thinking about it now, but it's going to be a good opportunity at the same time, all right? And I can see that that's going to actually be quite good as well.
Yeah, you've really pumped some readings out here tonight, girlfriend.
Okay, can we go back to him? I'm interested in this. E.T. man.
And then I lost it. I mean, just
he's been kicked out of heaven.
I love your energy. I really do.
He doesn't want you to go home, love. That's why he's kicked you out. But be careful of your man. He's made me laugh all night.
Oh.
All right. Kate Fisher. Would love a reading. What I can see here, I am going to go to your health, Kate. What I can see here, just be a bit mindful of your chest. Now, I don't know if you smoke or whether it's asthma or something, but you need to be a bit mindful of your chest, okay? Now, I don't see it detrimental, but I do see that there is a concern, all right? So just be aware of that. There's also a wedding that you're going to be attending very soon. I feel as though this wedding's going to come up in the next, won't be this year because of COVID, but what I do see is something next year around about I'm going to say April, actually. It's just going to be after Easter, and there's going to be a celebration coming up there as well, all right? But I want you to look after your health is what I'm getting told first up before you do anything, all right? But I see that overall you're okay, but you just need to fix a few things, all right? And I can see that it's going to actually be all right.
Kerry, I just inboxed your private message. Just check it.
That's how many I've done tonight.
Yeah.
No. That is, oh my God. How long have we been going how long have we been going? Nearly an hour and a half.
You've been on for an hour and 15 minutes. That's what you've done in an hour and 15. I thought I'd share that with you privately.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
So much feedback up here. And they're amazed. They're amazed just with having the crystal ball on, because it's something different, it's something unique. And I'm pretty sure you're going to be getting a lot of bookings for the crystal ball, and especially your black mirror, because so many people are really fascinated with that.
Yes.
I've been working you like a horse. Now, do you want to wind up, or are you right to do a couple more?
Well, do you want to go to 11:30? I'm happy to do that for 10 more minutes.
All right, then we'll do that.
This little blackjack's got a 5-hour drive tomorrow, so
you're just trying to round it up to even numbers, aren't you?
Absolutely. Always love even numbers. I'm a Gemini, so I love it even.
Kerry's going to become a regular, mate. I'll be hunting her down.
I've had a great time.
All right, who have we got? I've got to go up the page again because I've lost everyone. Okay, can we do, what's this one?
Jenny Sterling. Hi, Kerry. Just wondering if there's any messages for me. What I can see, Jenny. All right. Now, what I can see here, Jenny, is that, what I'm actually seeing here is something to do with water. Now, I don't know if you live near water or you want to live near water, but I see water around you, okay? And what I do see here is that there's going to actually be a bit of a sea change come up for you very soon, all right? The other thing that I can see here is I don't know if you've got children. I'll put it to you this way. If you've got children, very good with basketball, okay? I can see, or you might even play basketball or netball, okay? If you don't, your children are going to be very good with it, is what I'm going to say, because I can see younger generation as well. And I don't know how old you are, but if you play sport, I can see you being very good. But I can see I'm bouncing my ball, okay? I should get this one and just do this one. It's a bit hard, isn't it? So, but what I can see here is that it's going to actually be quite good for you. But there's something about water, all right? So I do see that there is going to be, you're either near or you're going to live near water, all right? So there could be a move if you're not already near water, all right? Other than that, I see that work is quite good, whether you work for yourself or work for somebody else. I see that's quite good as well. And I think you do a lot of caring. So it could even be like a, aged care or something like that, and they love your personality at the same time.
Okay, have we read Michael Harris?
No. Never know my real dad. Did travel around a lot. Never know my real dad. Did he travel around? I think you're meaning did he travel around a lot, but I'm not really sure, Michelle. I think I need a better description, because I feel as though your dad was backwards and forwards. But I don't know if you mean did he travel a lot and that's why you didn't see him, but I see him kind of backwards and forwards in your earlier life, as in when you were a lot younger. But you can come back to us and define that question for me, love.
Yeah, she's not commenting so far.
That's okay.
We might just move along, and then if she comes back in, we'll come back to it.
All right. Jenny Morgan.
Hi, how are you, gorgeous? One of our faithful followers.
Okay. Hi, Jenny. How you going? All right. Nice to meet you. Could I have a crystal ball reading? Blessings to you, Angel.
Michelle Harris said it was a joke, Tracy. Look, she just put it. Look,
sorry?
Michelle goes, it was a joke, Tracy. I went, oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was a bit confused.
Well, I couldn't answer it. I was just like, that confused me.
Yes. All right. Now, what I can see here,
with Jenny, what I do see here, I've got to look. I'm going to go to a mediumship one here.
All
right. Okay, because I've actually got a man that sits on your right-hand side, okay, and he's letting you know that he's around all the time. He used to, I don't know if you read the paper or you read magazines, but he's there right beside you reading it, because I feel as though he used to do a lot of reading as well. He's telling me that his breathing is a lot better now. He's also just saying to me here, because I feel as though that he used to clog up, or it's something to do with his throat as well, all right? He wants you to know that he's by your side, okay? If you read the paper or the magazines or anything like that, always remember he's on your right-hand side, okay? And he's also just saying to me here that there's going to actually be, there's going to be an announcement coming to you guys that or an award coming to you guys. I don't know if you've got children or not, but I feel as though it's something to do with children as well. So there's an award or something.
Older boys, I think.
There could be an award coming to them if they play sport, or could be graduations. It could be anything to do with that, okay? But I can see you going for a celebration as well. I'm not really a believer. Keen to change my mind. Okay, Justin. I love the skeptics too. So, Justin, now what I can see here, all right, even, the skeptics will always say, no, that's not right. So we're already on to that, Justin, all right? Now, what I can see here is that what I can see here is that just be a bit mindful of the lower part of your back is what I can see. There's something about cramps in your legs, okay? Now, I feel as though, now that could be a little bit of lack of magnesium as well. Now, what I do see here, hardworking, all right? Now, I know that could be very general, but what I do see here is that there's hard workers and there's really hardworking. Okay, you're the really hardworking, okay? And what I do see here is that there's going to be a bit of a change to do with your workforce. Also, there is a man that stands on your left-hand side. He's trying to give you a beer or a drink. This is a man that I feel that you knew probably the last, or even as a youngster, he has passed over. It was quite quickly, and he's showing me a can of bourbon. I hope you understand that. So good luck with it. All right.
Comment, but he hasn't re-commented, so I'll just wait to see if he comments. But I'll pop someone else.
No worries. Yeah. Anything for
Chantal, guys.
All right. So, Chantal, what I can see here is that there's going to actually be there's going to be a change with you, as in, no, actually, I'm going to go to Spirit. Spirit, I've got Spirit chatting to me to tell you that she stands, it's a female, stands on your right-hand side. There's a little boy by your legs, near your knees, okay? I don't know if it was a child of yours or somebody else's, but I can certainly see here that he's doing really well, and it just wasn't his time, okay? So he just wants you to know that he's there, all right? Also, what I can see here is that there's something about a family reunion that's going to happen around the Christmas or Easter time. Christmas this year or Easter time next year, there's a family reunion.
Awesome.
Okay. Haven't had a reading before. Would love to hear what you can see. All right. Now, what I can see, welcome. What I can see here is that there's a bit of change coming up for you as well. And I feel as though this is more about education or study that's coming up around you. All right. What I do see here is that the path that you think you want to be on or go on to, I think you're going to divert it a bit. It's going to be under the umbrella. It's like being under medical, but you've got nursing, you've got psychiatry, you've got psychologist, or you've got a doctor, okay? whatever the industry you're in, there's 3 choices that you can go to that I can see you changing. So if you're going to number 1, you might end up doing number 2 or number 3. I can see you changing, okay? But whatever it is, it's going to be good, and I think medical is it. Thank you, Johnny Retro. We love your name.
Oh, yeah. I just love the photo that they've got in there. I just love it. Love it, love it, love it. Hey.
All right, you mentioned me regarding my family. We are 3, me, my husband, and my son. Okay. Now, what I can see here is that there's going to be a move coming up for you guys. What I do see here, I think you've bought a property or you're going to move somewhere. I'm not really sure what that's about, but there's something about a house, and it's big. I can see it being really big. All right. What I do see here is that I don't know if you're in IT or if your husband's in IT. All right. But there's something about IT and his own or your own business. Okay. I would definitely look at that as well. All right. It is going to actually be okay. There is a question mark if you want another child. All right. I'm not saying yes. I'm not saying no, but it's there if you want it. Okay. So it's more about your lifestyle at the moment.
Have we done Justin, Paul?
Yes. Oh, hang on.
He's been commenting. Right. That's all.
Yeah, I want to just see this.
He's got another comment for you.
Okay. I work for corrective services in a jail and I do have a bad back. My pop's tattoo is on my left-hand side and he died. We used to drink together. I'm actually shocked. Well, don't be shocked.
More here.
Oh, okay. And there is a massive change in our workforce coming up. Can you do a private reading? And that's incredible, guys. Oh, thank you. Yes, I can do a private reading.
If you can't contact Kerry, I will inbox you Kerry's details, okay? And I'll just make it beside your reading.
And I can do Facebook video readings, so then you can see me like you can see me at the moment as well, okay? And then I can get a lot more off you, all right? Your grandfather's giving me lots of love as well.
Change Johnny Retro's out. Come look at this.
Oh, Johnny Retro, here we go.
Is there any special coming up for Kerry?
Well, I reckon you should get a record going, Johnny Retro. All right, now okay, Johnny, let's do Johnny.
Yeah,
all right.
Johnny.
Yes. Now, sorry, love.
I was just saying, Johnny, thanks for tuning in. Just give us a bit of a laugh tonight. I really appreciate it.
We've had a couple of people. We like ET.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
And Johnny, you've made my night. Okay, now let me see what I can get for you. All right, now what I can see here, obviously you got a bit of a joke. You're a bit of a joker. Now, which is without saying, what I can see here is that there is a couple of things going on around you as well. I don't know if you've got any associations with motorbikes or like motorbikes or ride motorbikes, okay? There's something with that as well, all right? So just bear that in mind as well. You may not have anything yourself, but they're coming into your life, all right? And or if you got one, you'll be able to go riding very soon, all right? Now, the other thing that I can see that's coming up here with your work, what I see here is that there is going to actually be a bit of a shift with your work as well. I feel as though you're a bit of a tradie or you use your hands a lot, okay? But overall, I can see life is quite good for you. All right. Now, like all our lives go up and down, and I understand that. But when you're up, you're up. When you're down, you fix it. So you don't stay down the bottom too often. So it's just like, oh, sugar, that has happened, and then you move on. All right. So I can see that it's actually quite good. So I hope that helps you.
All right, we're going to do this one, and then I think we're going to wind it up because Kerry's been on for an hour, just over an hour and a half, guys. Now,
can you do a reading for me? I'm falling asleep, please. How do you think we feel?
Yeah, and I just want to let you know, Kerry, I really appreciate all the lovely feedback you've put up here tonight, guys, for Kerry's readings. I will be sending them across, which I'm going to, Kerry will be able to jump back into here anyway, because the comments all stay up in the yard stream, Kerry, the whole lot of them. So you can log back in and check these comments up tomorrow.
Oh, great, thank you. Well, I might have to. Well, I won't be out tomorrow. I'm driving 5 hours tomorrow.
The ones that have commented and do want Kerry's details, I can't access Facebook until tomorrow morning till they unlock me, but then I'll inbox you all Kerry's details because I've noted one.
Is that Justin?
Oh no! There's been that other than Justin. No.
Well, they can always go to my page on Facebook, Kerry Sees Crystal Ball.
It doesn't matter if they don't see it. That's what I'm saying. They don't the link because there's been so many messages. But if you go on the top of the link of this feed, press on Kerry's name. It directs you straight through to a page. That's why the links are all out there for you, Kerry.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, no, look, definitely do that. The whole thing is too, I probably won't get to you tomorrow because I'm driving for 5 hours, okay? So I'll get to you over the weekend and we can certainly book them in, all right? And yeah. Okay, Linda, sorry you're falling asleep. It has been going on for a bit, hasn't it, darling? All right. What I can see with you, Linda, is that I feel as though family is everything to you. And what I do see here is it's like there's going to actually be, I'm getting tired now because they're starting to slow down, okay? So, but what I can see here with you, Linda, is there's going to actually be a movement with children, I feel. Okay, so I don't know if you've got children or there's more children to come, but there's something about children, okay, around you. Now, I don't even know, you might even work with children, okay, but whatever it is, it's going to actually be quite good for you. It's going to be rewarding for you. The other thing that I can see here, just mind your feet, all right, and you've got to wear the right shoes. All right, so I can see that it's going to actually be quite good. Overall, I feel as though your health is good. Have a nice sleep. And next time I'm on, I do my own lives as well. So you can certainly follow me on my page. And I generally try and get on once a week at least, okay? But sometimes I'm so busy. So I hope that helped as well. And thank you, Angel, for having me.
Yes,
I hope you had a great time. I've certainly had a ball or three, and a mirror.
Yeah, they've loved it tonight. Don't you worry. They fully, fantastically loved it. All right, so thank you very much. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, Kerry.
Thank you.
All right, I'm just going to log you out and say goodbye to the crowd, and then I'll come back and chat to you. All right, so thank you so much for joining in this evening. Kerry has worked her butt off. I'm not joking. In the last hour, I think she's pumped out over 50 readings. So, yeah, because she's used to working on the TV and radio. So you'll be able to see the difference from the ones that do work with TV and radio from the ones that are just doing normal Facebook Live. So blessings there. So I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. I really do hope that you all enjoyed your readings this evening. It was something different, the Soul Purpose readings, and again, the crystal ball. I can't wait to see Kerry and get the Black Mirror done. I've never had that done before. It's so fascinating. I can't wait. Okay, thank you so much for those that did like and share our page this evening, as I couldn't share it all. So I really, really do appreciate all the lovely shares that you've done this evening for us. So thanks very much, and we'll see you all again on Tuesday, which I have, it's the wrong book. I have another 2 psychics in on Tuesday evening from 8 till 10, and then we're back in on Thursday from 9 till 10. So good night, and we'll see you then, guys. Okay, let's good night.